Good afternoon. Happy Monday. It's a sunny day here in Hamburg, New York. I am here to do a JV softball game. But as the title shows, this is week 1 results day. So it's been a good week. I had my little slip up with my vitamin water. No big deal. I shook that off. I told you guys on Monday that I had an issue, or last Friday I told you that I was having an issue with my CGM. All my numbers were showing really high, and what I did is I gave myself some finger pricks because that's more accurate, and I was finding that my numbers were actually about 70 points lower than what the CGM was saying. So I had to recalibrate that. So anyone who has a CGM continuing glucose monitor, I wear it right here on my arm, or this arm today actually. If you're finding the numbers seem really off, give yourself some finger pricks and make sure you calibrate it. You need to do that on I think the newer models. I think some of the older models you probably can't do that. So before I get to the results, I want to first thank everyone who has taken the time to watch the videos over the last week. I think I'm over 100 views, 17 subscribers, a bunch of likes, comments people are leaving. I definitely appreciate it. It's very supportive. And I want to say the whole reason why I started doing these, as foolish as I may look on here, it is because I'm doing this to hold myself accountable. I stopped at the Dollar General just to grab a bottle of water for my game today, and I walked right by the soda section. I'm like, who's going to know if I have a soda right now? I will. That's the only person that needs to know. I will. And, I haven't missed it at all this week. I've been feeling really good with regards to my results. So I don't really feel the need to have any diet soda right now, or the energy drinks. I've just pretty much been drinking water and coffee, a couple flavored waters here and there since the Vita Water incident, but it's not the end of the world. They have some additional ingredients that may not be the friendliest, but it's not hurting me. So other than that, I've been sticking pretty much carnivore. Had a little broccoli frittata yesterday, and there was a little bit of broccoli in it, so I had a little bit of veggie, a little keto. It's not going to hurt me. If I eat enough broccoli where it causes me to gain weight, then we got issues. So I'm also just feeling better, more energized. I haven't been sleeping as much, but honestly I feel like I have more energy because I just feel like I'm eating more nutrient dense food, eating real food. I'm not eating boxed food. I think the most processed that I've had is pork rinds, which is pork, salt, maybe some little ingredients in there, but I've been really focused on doing that. I've seen a few recipes on YouTube that I want to try, but for the most part, people have been asking me what I've been eating all week. And maybe what I'll do one week is I'll just take a picture of what I'm buying for groceries, or just maybe what I'm eating in a day. But for the most part, it's been pretty basic. Bacon, eggs, ground beef. I got a family. I got kids. I got mortgages. I got bills to pay. So I have to do this on a budget friendly. I can't be eating steaks, big expensive steaks all the time. I just bought a nice truck roast, and I got a good deal on it. So those are very affordable, piece of meat, and that'll make a couple meals out of. So I got that going. But maybe what I'll do one day is I'll just take a video of kind of like maybe what I've been buying to eat and what staples I have in the household that I can eat. Maybe not the cleanest carnivore, but I can eat. Dr. Barry says, you're always better off eating the cheapest hot dog you can find at the dollar store than you are eating a box of whatever you can find at the grocery store. So I'm feeling good. And if you guys want to see a video like that, or just some staples that I keep, let me know. Leave it in the comments. I'm more than willing to meet your guys' needs. But again, thank you for taking the time to take a look at this. School bus is arriving for the game, so eventually I have to get dressed and ready for the game. I can't go here in my jeans and hoodie as much as I would like to. But what are we here for? We are here for the results of week 1. So I don't have the picture to put in this video anymore, but last week I weighed in at 236. I'm going to do a consistent weigh-in on Monday mornings. It's the only time I'm weighing in. I'm not weighing in during the week. I'm not weighing in any other time. I'm not really feeling it in the inches yet, but hey, it is what it is. So right about now, that little picture should be coming up of the updated weight as of this morning. I hope it came up. I'm sure it did. As you can see, I have lost 7 pounds this week. I am down to 229 pounds, and that's fantastic. I couldn't be happier with that result after a week, but I'm also not going to be fooled by that number, especially when you're going from a standard American diet, eating the breads and all that nonsense, eating just regular food. I know switching to a carnivore, even a strict keto diet, you're going to lose a lot of water weight in that first week. So would I love to see 7 pounds come off every week? Absolutely. Is that realistic? No, it's not. It's definitely not realistic. There might be weeks where I gain a pound or two. There might be weeks when I lose a pound or two. But I just got to stay focused. And as long as I know I'm eating the proper food, I'm going to be okay. If I'm eating the proper food, the weight doesn't matter. I'll feel it in my inches. So again, I want to thank you all for watching these videos. Someone did ask me, like, am I nervous about all the cholesterol I'm getting from steak, eating bacon fat? I cook in bacon fat. All the calories. Well, I mean, this can be in another video, but what is a calorie? My body has no clue what a calorie is. My body knows when it's full. That's all it is. If a calorie truly meant something, would it matter if I ate 1,000 calories of beef, or 1,000 calories of broccoli, or 1,000 calories in Oreos? I mean, obviously they're all 1,000 calories, but obviously 2 of the 3 are much better choices. But if a calorie really meant something, I could just eat Oreos all day, right? And there would be days I did that in the past. Those Girl Scout cookies over the month or two ago. Oh man, those box of Girl Scout cookies. Even when I went into Walmart yesterday, those girls were sitting there. They have that death stare, like, look how cute we are. We are selling Girl Scout cookies. I'm like, no, move on. Thank you. I was nice, but I did donate a couple singles. So I'm like, here, I'm not buying your cookies, but here's a couple dollars that you guys can use for whatever. So truly, I'm not worried about calories. I'm worried about eating food that's going to satiate me, fill me up where I'm not hungry again in 2 or 3 hours, and then hold me over to the next day and give my body fuel and energy. As I'm not eating the carbohydrates and processed, all that stored sugar is going to burn. That's when the weight's really going to start melting off, and it'll start burning the fat, and that's when the inches come off. There's so much science on this. I don't have time to do it now, but hey, I mentioned in the previous videos, the science. Dr. Ken Berry, very smart with the science. Thomas DeLore, very smart with the science. Jason Fung, I could not say more about Jason Fung. With the fasting and the science behind fasting, how your body uses all the stored fat and all the stored sugars when you fast. And just remember, you're always fasting when you're not eating. It's just try and make that fast a little bit longer. I've been pretty much around a 16 to 18 hour fast pretty consistently as of late, not feeling very hungry. Some days it's not as long. I try to leave myself, right now I leave myself about an 8-hour window to eat. Like I'll eat my breakfast. I want to be done eating in 8 hours. I umpire, I work, kids have sports, kids have activities. It doesn't always work, trust me. But if I can do it, I do it. But like I said in my first video, if I'm hungry, I'm going to eat when I'm hungry. But I found myself over the weekend when I wasn't working, I was just around the house. I was going to the refrigerator, snacking on a little cheese here and there, a little of this, a little of that. And I just got to remember, just make myself more sensuous meals, bigger breakfast. I'm putting a picture up here now of the breakfast that I ate this morning. It was it was supposed to be an omelet, but it didn't hold together. So it's just basically scrambled eggs with some cheese. I had a little bit of leftover egg, the liquid egg, so I put that in there. So it's about the equivalent of about 5 eggs probably. And then with my lunch, I took I had some leftover from the frittata, some sausage. So I just took the sausage with some we had meatballs the other night, so I chopped a little of those up just to throw in there, just a little snack if I was still hungry. And I found myself around 9 a.m. this morning, I was feeling hungry, so I started eating my bacon and my eggs, and I'm like halfway through, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of already full. That doesn't make sense. And that's when I realized, well, maybe I wasn't really that hungry. Maybe I just needed to have another sip of coffee or a little more water with some of my electrolytes. and I wouldn't have ate, but it's okay. I ate. It took me longer to eat it than I would normally want to eat a meal, but it's okay. And then actually around noontime, I did feel hungry again. And the reason why I was eating earlier today is because I do have these games. I don't know when I'm going to be done with it tonight, and I may not, want to eat a meal when I'm done. So maybe I'll just, that'll be that. I'll be done eating. Just have some water, sparkling water with some coffee or something. I did buy this when I was at Aldi. So this little cheese and meat platter. It's got what? It's got 20 grams of fat, which is great. 19 grams of protein. The big thing is no sugar. This one is the provolone and salami. I think I got another one like that somewhere. So, that'll be nice. I threw that in my lunch bag. If I'm hungry after the game or before the game, I can eat that. But honestly, I might eat that before the game just to get that extra fuel, and then also make that my last meal of the day. So my game's at 5:30. So I don't know if I'm gonna have this posted before my game, but I'm definitely going to try and make whatever I eat now the last thing I eat of the day. Again, I just want to thank you guys all for watching this. Any content you want me to film or any questions, please feel free to put your questions in the comments of any of my videos. I will definitely respond to them, like them. I may not look at them every day, or I may not, respond the same day, but I definitely, I do look at them all, and I appreciate it. I'm learning how to edit these videos and play with that, so I'm using this CapCut, I think it is. So
I love the curly.
Someone loves the curlies. I mean, thank you. I mean, I try. I definitely try, but she loves the curlies. Ooh, I don't know. But yeah, there was something else I was gonna say, but I kind of lost thoughts of it. But again, I know this video is about maybe 15 minutes of your day. I truly do appreciate you taking that time to look at the videos. Again, please feel free to follow me on here, subscribe, share these, share these videos on your social media with anyone that you know is in the same battles that I'm in. It's, I am just an average guy trying to go through this lifestyle, being an average person. I'm on a budget, and I probably will make a little video of that down the road here of how I do this on a budget. I'll probably take some pictures or maybe make a little video. I'm not gonna be one of these people walking around with like a big camera thing filming myself, but I'll definitely take some pictures of stuff that you can do this on a budget. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get through the the keto carnivore lifestyle. I'm definitely still more I'm gonna pretty much stay more carnivore-ish, but again, I'm gonna still use my spices, my seasonings. I love putting a little cinnamon in my coffee instead of having to put in a sweetener. So I'll definitely do that. But again, if you guys have anything, any suggestions for videos, hey, do you have a good app that I can use to edit videos and do fun things with? Hey, let me know. Like I said, I'm doing this on my phone. I'm filming this, then I'm putting this CapCut, and then I'm putting it on YouTube and some social media pages. And thank you again to everyone out there for the support. Like I said, I continue to shout out the people that I really follow online. Like I said, Carnivore Quest, average people like you and me out there. I can't afford grass-fed panda massage meat, as Dr. Barry would say, but I know I'm going to succeed doing this the way I can do it. So thank you again. And oh yes, I really haven't included any exercise yet. Shame on me, but I have to. Alrighty, well, thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night, and this video will be coming up pretty shortly. Well, we'll see. Takes time.